We are many, those that live beyond the veil of darkness, where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds. Gladness thrives on the suffering of the dead. Wanting the soulless, heal the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals, in hope of harvesting on the innocence. Tread lightly the search for the voices, the stories of the departed. For in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons, brings to life your deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you'll have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Constant some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind the veil. Shave off the blinders and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. Right as I was going live, you know who decided to jump up here. Say hi to everybody, Jack. He's being a brat. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. No, I just sat around and freaking got some rest. Let's. He's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? But anyways, yeah, not much going on. Ghost cat, yeah, he's been a pain apparently all day. I get home and he's all over me for treats. He's all over me for attention. It's like, Jack, I got to get freaking dinner. There he goes. He'll be back. I was like, I got to get dinner. I got to get on the air. You can come and sit on my lap, but behave. Does he behave? Fuck no. He's a cat. Cats are assholes and they do what they want. You see, I'm rocking the freaking red. Rocking the Chiefs gear. Yeah, beat the Bills. That was freaking amazing. He was almost transparent for a sec. Yeah, that's how quick he moves. Being a jerk. But yeah, good weekend. Spent it, like I said, relaxing, playing World of Warships. Not much else. I think, what's up, Moose? I think this weekend we actually might do a show on the weekend. Do a long show either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. There's Jack popping up, like always. If you hold him up to the logo. If you hold him up to the logo, we can see the logo. Yeah. I don't know. We left off about 50 minutes into this video. We got about 12 minutes left. Then we're going to jump into part 3. Actually, we're going to do the audio after this because there's a couple of places we have to check. So, like I said, about 12 minutes left of video, then back into the audio. Also, the cap shadow was transparent. Yeah, it is. Oh well. But I don't know. It's Monday. Oh my god, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, now that what's up, Windsor? Now that I'm fucking home, he's fucking tearing shit up right in front of me. And then takes off. Anyways, let's oh my god. This cat's not gonna stop. He's just not gonna. I might have. What are you talking about? I haven't. Oh, Windsor, I didn't go. Reno, how was Reno? Yeah, dressed up as Super Mario. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, let's just say Windsor, Reno turned into a catastrophe. Whether they're going to send me, yes, no. Then they were going to send me the next day. Come to find out the next day, even if they would have sent me, I wouldn't have been able to go because the freeway was shut down for a double homicide about 3 hours out of town. So, yeah. Yeah, I talked about that on Friday's show, or Thursdays, one of the two. Yeah, apparently just north of Goldfield. Yeah, tow truck driver got shot. Goldfield was put on lockdown by the sheriff, and they caught the guy just south of Goldfield on foot. Not good. Yeah, evidently the roadside, they were doing, the tow truck brought the guy gas because he ran out. They gave him gas. They left. The guy chased down the tow truck. He rammed the tow truck, got out, fired 17 rounds into the tow truck, and took off on foot. hell was that? That's not a motorcycle. 50-55. We'll have to mark that and check it out in the audio. Yeah, Moose, I went back 30 seconds and not really seeing anything. Yeah, Moose, what you saw? Let's go back. I just went back. I went back a minute. I just did. You're not talking about that thing that drifted up, are you? You're talking about that thing that's kind of floated up? We went over that Friday. That's what we ended the show with. So that was 49:30. Hold on. You're talking right there. Yeah, I just went back. That's that's the blinky thing. Yeah. Wanna that was dust. Yeah, that was actually dust. Yeah, Moose, it was dust. Okay, 49:43. Let's go back then. It's a bug. Yeah, it was a bug. TM. This is this is it in daylight. So like I said, it's starting to get nighttime. Yeah, TM. It was. It's it's a bug. Like that was dust. What just went by the camera was dust. No, Moose. It's better to go back. It is better to go back and look. But that one we got Friday was definitely odd. I forgot to do this. Hold on. Where's it at? There we go. Yeah, with the yelling in the start, which was 10 minutes in. Uh, Actually, 13 minutes in. So we need to go over two sections of audio. We need to go over section 1 and section 2. Uh, like I said, I'm gonna try to get better lights for the GoPros for this year. Problem is, lights are not cheap. Uh, Especially for rooms this big. No matter what we do, uh, gonna have a lot of darkness. You can't get lights that'll last a long time. Because we need lights that'll last like 7 hours with a high beam. Just it does not happen. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Uh, well, if we do it normally, we're gonna be looking at blackness. That's all there is to it. There's got to be some light. There has to be some. Uh, will they absorb it? I don't know. That's best guess scenario. There's no solid science in any of this, and I've gone through that a lot on this show. Paranormal investigations is guesswork. There's no definitive, you know, there are ghosts, there are spirits. It's not definitive. It could be all psychological. It could be all subconscious manifestations. We don't know. A lot of dust, though. A lot of dust. Wait, we did. Oh, we are. I think we already did the audio on part one, didn't we? I didn't write any notes down on that. Yeah, exactly. But what if we're subconsciously, well, if I'm not in there and nobody else is and we get something, okay. But if we're getting evidence while we're asking questions, what if we're subconsciously manifesting the evidence onto the recorder? So that's why I don't do a lot of history on these locations before I go. And then, first couple times, yeah, I don't know a lot. Then I compare evidence from future investigations to the first couple. And they all add up. They all seem to be intertwined somehow. So who knows? I've caught people whispering, and if I catch them on it, and I'll say it, don't whisper, talk. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, yeah, I know. I've been there. I've done that. I've bought the T-shirt. I've written the book. When I first started investigating, I was notorious for whispering. But my voice is unmistakable. Even in whispers, my voice is loud. And this is how I whisper. Instead of talking normally, I just take it down half an octave and it's like, "All right, Brent, speak up." But so many people subconsciously just whisper when they're in dark rooms. I don't know. Who knows? And I've been sneezing a lot today. Ugh. It has been dreary and rainy all stinking day. A little chilly. It was like 48 all day, but that cold, humid wind, it just aches the freaking bones. Show how they work, yeah. Normal to talk low or whisper. Talking low is one thing. If you're talking like this, that's okay because voices are identifiable. But if you're talking like this, you can't decipher. It becomes a lot tougher to find out who's talking. So yeah, I mean, it's you gotta watch who you're investigating with and make sure they're not making those mistakes, especially in areas like this. Usually, when I get scared, I talk louder. I don't talk lower, I talk louder. What the hell was that? Okay. They tried to hide for the ghost. Yeah? They ain't hiding, though. That's for damn sure. All right. That's it for section part 2 video. Let me close this up. Let me get Adobe open. We're going to go into the audio. While we're doing that, let me get this up here while I can research for something real quick. Addition. Okay. You guys know this takes a minute to load anyway, so. Part 2. Okay. Oh, this is such the fun part. Sorry, guys. Had to kind of shut the door because of the asshole cat. Yeah, he just started being a fucking real jerk. But let's get on over to. Yeah, good to have reference picture when having the autos. Yeah, I agree, TM. I don't even think I uploaded the frickin' part one, or it didn't save one of the two. I'm gonna have to go back and check on that. Yeah, we can pretty much. This is like the only area. Actually, there's two. I'm gonna check this real quick. Make sure it's charging. This me GoPro. Okay, and 1335 was an orb. Okay, nothing. 4936. Actually, we're going to see what this is. Motorcycle. We're flatline, guys. The plane. The plane. Ah. There's a voice. That's right when we saw that orb that went kind of just flickered and went straight up into the ceiling. I mean, that's 4930. Yeah, that's right when we freaking saw that orb. That's right in the middle of the clip. I mean, I hear a voice. Gonna be loud. Be careful. Okay, time to clean it up. Let's see if we can clean this up. I'm hearing something there. Doesn't mean there is, but we're going to find out. Okay, effects. Verb, apply. Vocal enhancer again. That just destroyed it. That destroyed it. Damn it. I don't think we're going to be able to get this. Nope, we're not going to be able to get it. Shit. That's disheartening. Next one's at 5055. That's a motorcycle. That's got to be a motorcycle. Whatever that is, that's weird. It does sound like a motorcycle, though. Effects, noise reduction. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, I think that's a motorcycle, guys. Rumble strips, motorcycle, something. This is not an EVP. All right. So that being said, select the files. No. Made an echo at the end. Yeah, but you're in concrete. You're in concrete and steel. No matter what you do, that's going to cause echo no matter what. Uh, we're going to jump back through and just speed through section 1. Then we're going to get into section 3. Probably section 3 might be too dark to analyze, but we're going to try it. We're definitely going to hope for the best on this. But yeah, I don't know, I've never heard rumble strips like that. I think this is somebody just gunned their bike real quick and just let off real quick. Is what it sounds like to me. Excuse me, by the way. Didn't mean to burp into the mic. Ooh. That's not good. All right. So like I said, we can probably, the only part we need to look out for was 1045. So yeah, right in there. That's clear. That's not distant either. That's weight. Yeah, that's the yell. Mind you, Deads and I were the only ones out in the prison area. Everybody else is still in the office. Susan, Tammy, and Chris were still in the office, which is probably 100 yards away. So Deads and I were the only ones out there. This is still early. Nobody else has gotten there yet. That's clearly weight. So good. TM, I'm glad you hear that one. This is one I don't think we have to dwell too much on. This one is pretty freaking clear. Yeah, that was in the first video. We're going back over it because we did not analyze it. So let's get this saved. And an EVP for the meter. been a hot minute since we put one up, but That is EVP 51. I'm going to replay it for just a minute because I want to check out the video to see if there's a shadow or anything. Because that's definitely coming from inside the room. Well, nobody's in there, so it's in this area. Yeah, TM or in the. So it could be coming down from this other side of the door, but like I said, nobody's in there. So what we're gonna do is this. Now we're going to clip it because I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good evidence right there. Now we've got the video of it. All I need to do is download it and put it in the evidence file. Yeah, if I put this up, they will definitely. Let's do this again because, well, no, we don't need to. That's pretty much it. So yeah, at least we got one of the two. The other one we debunked as a motorcycle. This is clear as day. Wait. So yeah, at least we're gonna have this. I can put the audio file and the video file in this for the prison, so that not only do they get to hear the audio through the audio file, they can bring up the video and see that nobody was in here, so they can get confirmation that this is in fact a voice. So this is good for us. That is really good for us. Close selected files. No, don't want to save it. All right, let's get part 3 loaded up. And like I said, it's going to be dark now. This is the bad part. This is where, oh shit, I don't want to do that. No. Let's minimize that. I didn't want to do that, guys. Sorry. Let's get over and try to brighten this up. Shit. I got to do it while it's playing. I forgot that. Sorry, guys. All right. I think that's about as clear as we're going to get. Maybe they do want to talk. But like I said, we weren't in there. We just weren't in there. But also remember the previous year when we were walking out of building 12, just setting up, we got the EVP, wait, don't go. So this is the second time in 2 years we've had a wait after setting up equipment, which is freaking great. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you just hope for. That shows intelligence, which kind of goes and proves existence of something after death. Wait, don't go. That's a conscious statement. Sounds promising, yeah. It makes you think. Nobody was in here, nobody was near, and we hear somebody yelling, not whispering, not the normal EVP that's like this or something like this, but wait. It's like, and not just wait, it's wait. it's got that exclamation to it. So, yeah, it's phenomenal to get something like that. So this is 2 shows in a row we've got something. Sounds like hey or wait. Either way. Either way, it's something. Even if we don't get anything on the next couple, like I said, GoPros just help us catch up on lost EVPs. That's why I only count 3 to 5 as clear since I've been here. Yeah, we've got some. The clearest ones came in my second year. Those were some of the best. Second year, third year, this year, 2024 being my fifth year at the prison. Uh, I want to try some different things this year, I think. Still going to take all the gear, but it's a lot of fucking gear to carry. Oh. It's one thing I dread is carrying that much gear. I almost should have put this into Adobe, but Adobe you can't tweak the video. Or an Audition, you can't tweak the video. The lights are going to go off outside because it's dark. It gets dark almost instantly in these areas. It looks like lights go out, but It's the, it goes dark, you know, just snap of the fingers. Yeah, I wish the lights would just go out like that, but yeah, where the prison, it gets dark fast. You know, I mean, you see it in the video. I know the Earth is tilted, yeah. But where Carson is, you're well above the equator. I think what we might do tomorrow night is just load this video, the rest of this video when we stop tonight, into Adobe, and just do half screen and half audio. It'll make it go faster because it's darker. We won't be able to enhance the video, but we'll be able to see the audio. What is it, guys? Sorry, guys. I'm getting into a yawning fit tonight for some reason. Like I said, today at work sucked. It was slow. And you guys know what slow I'm talking about when you get all the work you need to get done before break, then you kind of just toting around trying to find something to do. Tomorrow's going to be different. I got to do a forklift training class for everybody tomorrow. I got 6 people I got to test on the forklift. On the sit down and the stand up. So yeah, got a 3-hour video I have to go over. Then after lunch, got to do the test, the practical, which is all right. Yeah, I've got 30 years on a sit down forklift. I got about 7 on the stand up. once you learn the stand up, it's easier than the sit down, and you can do a whole lot more. I make I make joke bets with people about the sit down forklift. It's like you're only good with a forklift when you can pick up a dime and drop it in a water bottle. Like when I went to work for Habitat for Humanity, the guy who was training me is like, "Hey Brent, I bet you I can pick up a dime." I'm like, "Dude, I knew this like 6 years ago." Nice try. He goes, "I was gonna bet you money." It's like you're gonna try to hustle a hustler. You got a big gap to fill on that one. He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm going, "Buddy, I've seen it all." He's like, "Oh." It's like, so any new people that would come in, we'd get them on that and be like, "Hey, you want to bet lunch? What do you want to bet?" He can pick up a dime with a forklift. He's like, they're like, "Uh-uh." It's like, "Okay, what are we having for lunch?" Panda. It's like the look on their faces is just priceless. All Most jobs I've ever had, minus one, or excuse me, minus two, I had to run a forklift. Yeah, and this one, the job I'm at now with Solotech, uh, boss was like, "You want to be the trainer?" I do not have the certificates. I was always like, yeah, uh, yeah. Windsor, you kind of get a little bit over it, bring the forks back, and you got to tilt them down a little bit and drag it over the tip of the dime and lower the forks the rest of the way as you're driving back. It'll flip it back on the forks. Then you kind of raise them up above the bottle and you just jiggle the forks and hopefully it goes in the freaking water bottle. Getting it in the water bottle is the hardest part. But it's like, yep, you just kind of, and it pops back, flips back up on there, and you just kind of lift it up, tilt the forks forward, and jiggle the fork. Just take that lever and just jiggle it, and that dime will bounce off the end. It's like stupid little tricks you learn over the years that mean absolutely nothing. But they look cool. Yeah, put that on a job resume. What special qualifications do you have? Pick up a dime with a forklift. Your interviewer's going to be like, "Why? You said special. Let's see if you get anybody else to do it." It's just going to be like, "I got a job. I shit you not." The deciding factor on me getting the job was me being a paranormal investigator. I shit you not. The fact that I had all the qualifications in the world, any skills and hobbies you have, I'm a paranormal investigator. Lady who owned the company was like, "You do what?" It's like, "Yeah, I've been a ghost hunter for like 12 years." She's like, "Oh my God, that's so cool." And just started talking about it. She goes, "You're a perfect fit for this company. When can you start?" I was thinking, the dime, shit, I don't even have a dime close. Uh, Trying to think what I could. Dimes are the smallest coin we have. I mean, it's like I said, if you can do it, you're good. Usually they throw your resume in the trash if you tell them that. Uh, it's like you can put all the qualifications in the world. 90% of the time, they don't give a shit what your qualifications are. They want to see what kind of a person you are. It's like what kind of personality do you bring to the company? Yeah, the nickel is too fat. The dime is smaller than the penny in size. You okay, have sent. Wish I had one close. Actually, I do. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, it's all right, TM. I had it on the table right behind me. And you can see the difference between the penny and the dime. Dime is just a hair smaller. So, yeah, to pick that up with a forklift. And here we come to investigate. No. Pennies are copper, and the dimes are something else. Good. Maybe we get some evidence now.
Paranormal Investigative Prison, night two, visit 4. This is H3VR part 2, 811. I had a little culinary right by the pillow.
So I put one of my recorders in here. Yeah, it does. That's why they've been trying to talk about eliminating pennies. And that light you see down at the end is a screen on the H3VR. It should shut off in a minute. Don't worry, it's not an orb. And that banging is us going down the metal stairs. Wow. I think in the future there's not going to be many coins. Uh, Pennies, like I said, pennies became scarce about 5 years ago because people were hoarding them. Now it's like, whatever. There are a lot of places like we don't give change. Then you're gonna lose money and give me money back because I'm not leaving, shorthanded. I'm not going to lose money because you don't want to carry money. It was like I think it was right before COVID hit. It's like, yeah, it's like we don't carry spare. We don't carry loose change. It's like then you're going to give me folding money back. What do? You take your business somewhere else. And the light finally went off on that thing. Sorting coins by if you have quarters, 50-cent pieces, and there's one other before like 1960 something, they were made of silver. Yeah, they did. Quarters, and there was quarters and one other coin. Before 64 or something like that, they were all made of silver. Uh, and they're worth a lot of money. You got a bag of them, you got a sack full of money. Literally. That's like people think $2 bills are worth money. Some of them are. There's certain runs that were in the money. Literally in the money. Like $2 bills, people think are worth a fortune. There's certain numbers, certain serial numbers are. Uh, when I was born, my mom bought 50 sequential $2 bills for me. They're in the safe. 50 sequential $2 bills, which that's like 1976 $2 bills. You can still go to the bank and get a bundle of $2 bills. It's if the bank has them, you get a stack of them. I've got a box of $52 bills too. Our parents, when we were younger, did that. It's like, oh, $2 bills are so cool. Let's go to the bank and get a stack of them. I love the videos out there of people going into these places and paying with a $2 bill to these kids, and the kids are like, "This is counterfeit money." No, it's not. It's U.S. currency. Sir, if you don't leave, we're going to call the police. Call them. Manager comes out, "Sir, we can't take this kind of money. It's fake." It's not fake. It's U.S. currency. They call the cops. Cops show up and go, "This is legitimate currency." "Well, we're not going to take it." You have to. It's like you're sitting there going, are people this stupid, especially managers and owners of businesses, that $2 bills aren't real? Whatever. It's, what are you going to do? I think $2 bills are cool as shit. I think they should be back in circulation. You go to frickin' Wendy's and hamburgers $1.99. Here's a $2 bill. I ain't got to carry two ones. I just save space in my wallet. Kind of stupid, but Yeah, they were sorted. They're not just going to put a jar of coins up and say, here, take your chance. They plucked the good shit and probably left one or two good ones in there and filled it with the shit. Just the way businesses do it. Why? Because I hate saying it like this, but suckers are born every day. I could configure the tax the other day at a store because their computer was down. I got my stuff for free and told him how to figure out. He wouldn't believe me. Get your phone calculator out. Look up on the internet tax rate for the state. For Nevada, I think it's 8.75%. $100 times 8.75% is 108.75. There, I just did the math for you. Wasn't that hard? And they're like going, huh? It's like, dude, take the amount, add it all together, times 8.75. There's your tax. Hit equals. Kids nowadays just don't give two shits. They don't. Oh, you're wrong. You're 17 years old. I'm 47. I got 30 years on you. Let me explain how it works. There are more value on make a video on cleaning than up put on YouTube or other video content Yeah. It's if you know what you're talking about on cleaning coin, well, if you want to make money on old coins, never clean them. That's the worst thing you can do. You devalue old coins by like 80% by cleaning them. Leave them tarnished. Go send them in to get graded. They're worth more that way. Or save them up, melt them down. No, they don't. That's what sucks. I remember back when like the Sacagawea dollars came out, the gold dollar coins the mint put out here, and people were flocking to get them. They flocked to get them. And there's a short run that was done that the Sacagaweas are actually worth some money, like big money. But the majority of them is, hey, look what I got. Yeah, you got a buck in your hand. Oh no, they're collector's items. No, they're not. There's 200 million of them in circulation. Yours isn't special. Oh. Yeah, more of a test. That's if these people are that incoherent, I'll find some oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you. You know, nice beachfront property. I'll get a backhoe, dig about a 50-foot hole in the ground, fill it with water, and sell it to them and tell them it's the ocean. 2022 an ounce, right? Where are we at? Yeah, that's big money right now. But anyways, guys, we have actually come down to that time. Windsor, TM, Moose. Thank you guys. Had a blast tonight. You guys kept chat just hopping right along. I can't thank you enough. Did have a lot of fun with you guys. We only got the one EVP from the part 1 video. Part 2, not so much. Got a couple video clips. We're good. We're sitting at 51 right now. Need about 10 more to get back on track. But we'll get there. Guys, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thanks again.